Hello there, Camille Macres here, president of principal. I love to say president. I am the president, principal of the School of Inner Beauty. I want to talk to you about boundaries. Now, I had a really interesting thing come up around boundaries a couple months ago, and I think that it's a really poignant thing to share. Because what tends to happen, especially for women, is you know at your core what sort of works for you and doesn't work for you, but you may not always have the confidence or the self-worth to be willing to express that. So consequently, what happens when you don't express what your boundaries are with a person, then they're going to overstep those boundaries. I mean, how could they not? Because you've never actually articulated what they are. And what happens is, as a person oversteps and oversteps and oversteps your boundary, you're going to start to be resentful, and it may come to a point where you actually lash out and attack them. And it really isn't their fault when you think about it, because if you would have articulated what your needs and what your boundaries were well before it came to that point, then it wouldn't have gotten to that situation. So it really is your responsibility to articulate what you need from a relationship. And if a person is, pushing your boundaries after you've articulated it time and time and time again, then you can decide, reevaluate what that person's role is going to be in your life. But until you've gotten really clear on what works and doesn't work for you, and have been able to communicate that to the other party, you really have no right to get mad at them when they don't follow through with what that is, because all of our boundaries are very different. So I know for me, and what I see for a lot of women is they will overgive. You will, let's say in a romantic relationship, you give and you give and you give and you give. And you give past the point of your own comfort, past the point of what really has integrity for you, and then you're not getting your needs met, and then you end up getting really angry and resentful towards the other person. Or it could be that you have a need for communication. It could be there's all different sorts of ways that these boundaries would be overstepped and these needs not met. But if you want to have awesome relationships, articulating what your needs and what your boundaries are is essential. So love yourself enough, and not only that, love the people in your life enough to communicate that boundary and that need to them. I promise it will make all the difference for you in your relationships. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day. Bye.